Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for the virtual open mic here from Club Passim. My name is Matt Smith. I am normally your host. I will relinquish my duties in just a little bit to the very talented Rachel Sumner, who will be your host for this evening. Tonight's open mic is a themed open mic, as we've been doing for the second Tuesday every month. It is a Bluegrass and Old Time themed open mic to promote our Bluegrass and Old Time Festival that is happening this weekend, the Down Home at Home Festival, which is normally the Down Home up here, but because you're going to be home, it's the Down Home at Home Festival. So thanks for being here. I want to say a little bit about Passim before we get started. Passim is a nonprofit organization in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We've been a nonprofit now for the past 26 years, but we've been around as a venue in Harvard Square for over 60 years. As a nonprofit these days, we are not just a venue, but we also have a school of music where you can take workshops and classes. There are some that are going to be offered because of the festival as well. We give grants to artists through the Iguana Music Fund and the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund, which is something that we started back last March when we shut down and have raised and distributed over $160,000 through that. We have outreach programs. We have festivals, including the Bluegrass and Old Time Festival that's happening this weekend. We also have our Campfire Festival coming up over Memorial Day weekend. We'll have we'll see an outdoor or an online version of our BCM Fest, our Celtic Festival, happening over the summertime. We hope to be doing some outdoor events over the summertime. We're not sure if those are going to be possible. We're not going to be having ticketed events in the club for a while, but we're looking forward to getting back to that probably in the fall. We can't wait to get you back in that room again and feel that energy of all of you being together. We have a great open mic tonight. Make sure you share this stream wherever you are. If you can share it on your own social network platforms, that helps us out a lot, and it gets a lot more eyes and ears on what we have going on. And you can make a donation to tonight's performance if you go to passim.org/open mic. And you can spell that with a C or you can spell that with a K-E. It's up to you. It'll go the same place either way. But we're happy to have you here at the Bluegrass and Old Time themed open mic. The rest of the open mics for April are going to be one-song open mics. Tonight is a two-song or 10-minute open mic. But the rest of the April open mics are a one-song open mic just because we thought we'd try something a little bit different. So keep an eye out for what we've got going on for the rest of the Tuesdays. We've got a lot of great shows happening this week. Tomorrow night we've got a great country act, Elin Jewell. On Thursday is the 50th birthday party for Flynn Cohen, who has probably played our Bluegrass and Old Time Festival as much as anybody has. Friday night, we're going to have the Ladles live from Club Passim and then the festival over the weekend. But right now, what I want to do is introduce to you a great songwriter, a brilliant singer, and she runs our School of Music and does an incredible job with that. And we're thrilled to have her here hosting the Bluegrass and Old Time open mic. Here is Rachel Sumner.
Hi, Matt.
Hello,
Thank you
Rachel.
so much.
Absolutely. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Doing well. So you must be having a lovely sunset out your window right now. Is that a west-facing window? Do you get the sunset over there?
I think it's it's east facing. There we go.
So
we get really bright sunrises, but we get nice mellow, tempered sunsets, which is very sweet, and we can watch the moon rise over the horizon, over the fells. It's beautiful. Quite romantic.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, you've played our Bluegrass and Old Time Festival numerous times before, and we are thrilled to have you hosting this open mic. Take it away, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Matt. Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel Sumner, as Matt Smith said, and I am so excited to be hosting tonight's open mic. This is my first time hosting the open mic, and I'm really looking forward to hearing all of the songs that are going to be played. It is a themed night, Bluegrass and Old Time, so I'm really excited to see how our 10 performers are interpreting that. And why don't we just get started? Our first performer tonight is going to be Capo Dave Williams. Let's get him on here. Hi, Capo Dave. How's it going? You're currently on mute.
I got it now. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. Nice to be here. I am coming to you from Portland, Oregon.
Whoa.
Yeah, all the way across the country. And I've got a song to share and then some information I want to share about an enterprise that we've started on the West Coast for online Zoom, national Zoom. So I'll play my song first, and I have a song from, was written, I'm going to take my headphones off. The song was written by DJ O'Malley, and it was collected by John Lomax in 1910, and it was recorded by Carl Sprague in 1925, and the song sold 90,000 copies, which in its day was like the equivalent of Twist and Shout, I guess. It was a big hit. And it's been covered by a lot of people through the years, and I learned it from Doc Watson. It's called When the Work's All Done This Fall. Band of jolly cowboys were expressing plans of ease when one said, "I'll tell you something, if you will listen, please. I am an old cowpuncher, the year round dressed in rags. I've always been a tough one, boys, and I went on the risky jags. Boys, I have a home, it's a good one, you should know, but I haven't seen it since a summer long ago. I'm going back to Dixie, I'm bound to see them all. I'm going to see my mother when the work's all done this fall. When I left my home, boys, my mother for me cried. She begged me not to go, boys, for me she would have died. Mother's heart is breaking, breaking for me, that's all. And with God's help I'll see her when the work's all done this fall. That very night the cowboy would have to stand his guard. The night was dark and cloudy, storming very hard. The cattle, they got frightened and ran in a wild stampede. He tried hard to turn the herd, riding at full speed. Riding in the darkness, so loudly did he shout, trying to turn the leaders, turn the herd about. His saddle horse did stumble, and on him it did fall. And Charlie won't see his mother when the work's all done this fall. Bill, you can have my pistol. Tom, you can have my bed. Jim, you can have my saddle horse after I am dead. Please write my mother gently and tell her of my fall, for I'll not see my mother, boys, when the work's all done this fall. Buried Charlie by the river, no tombstone at his head. All there was a little slab, this is what it said. Charlie died at daybreak, he died from a fall. He's gone to that better range, he heard his master call. Okay, I guess I'm back to where I can speak. I wanted to say a few words about a new enterprise that we put together, started out here on the West Coast, and it is openmicamerica.com. And of course, the COVID forced us all into these Zoom open mics, and openmicamerica.com, the intention is for an open mic to continue past the COVID, and it's for the more accomplished songwriters. It's an originals only show. It's on the first and third Sundays. We did it at 5 o'clock so that East Coast players could participate. And if you go online, you can get all the information about how to sign up. We're booking now June 6th and June 20th. And the intention again is to is for the more accomplished players to have a national platform, and it is to support the local open mic movement. We publish the links to the local open mics as well as publishing the players' home pages and that sort of thing. So that's really all I had to say, and thanks for your attention. Thank you.
That's Capo Dave Williams, everybody. Thank you so much, Capo Dave, for tuning in all the way from Oregon. That's amazing. And everybody, definitely go check out openmicamerica.com. That's Mike, M-I-C, right?
M-I-C, yeah.
Great. Okay, it's always good to check.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful one. All right, everybody. It's amazing seeing the ways that people have adapted during this really troubled time, and it's amazing to see the way folks are getting innovative to keep music happening, to keep live music happening. For example, this very show is very, it's amazing that we're having it right now and that we're able to have folks from all over the country come and play tunes. So that was Capo Dave Williams all the way from Oregon. We're going to bring on another performer that I am very good friends with. He's so wonderful and he just warms my heart with his songs. I'm very excited to introduce Tom Smith, everybody. Hi, Tom. How's it going?
Hi, Rachel. So good to see you again.
It's so good to see you. How have you been?
I have been fine. I got my second vaccine shot, so I'm all fully cooked.
Yay! Oh, that is so wonderful to hear. Well, I'm so excited to hear. What do you have for us tonight?
Well, I have something that's probably closer to old time than bluegrass. I'll be went into my closet and I found my banjo, so I'll be doing a banjo thing too.
Excellent. All right, well, take it away, Tom.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here. Looking forward to hearing all of the wonderful folks coming up after me. So like Capo Dave, I learned this one from Doc Watson, but I'm sure I've changed it over the years. Down in some lone valley, in a lonesome old place, where the wild birds do whistle and their notes do increase. Farewell to pretty sorrow, I will bid you adieu. I will dream of pretty sorrow wherever I go. My true love won't have me, so I understand. She wants a freeholder, and I have no land. I cannot maintain her in silver and gold, nor buy all the fine things that a big house can hold. If I were a merchant and could write a fine hand. I would write my love a letter that she'd understand. I would write it by the river where the waters o'erflow, and I will dream of pretty Sarah wherever I go. Down in some lone valley, in a lonesome old place, where the wild birds do whistle and their notes do increase, farewell to pretty sorrow, I will bid you adieu. I'll dream of pretty Sarah wherever I go. So that's pretty Sarah. And if this thing is still in tune, we'll try. This is a song that I gotta take this off. This is a song I learned because I recently found out that my wife is related to Susanna Martin. She's the ninth times great-granddaughter of Susanna Martin, who was convicted as a witch and hung in Salem in 1692. Anyway, this is Susanna Martin. Great story. Susanna Martin was a witch who dwelt in Amesbury. With a brilliant eye, a saucy tongue, she worked her sorcery. And when into the judge's court the sheriff brought her hither, the lilacs drooped as she passed by, and then were seen to wither. A witch she was, though trim and neat, with comely head held high. It did not seem that one as she with Satan so would vie. And when in court the afflicted ones proclaimed her evil ways, she laughed aloud and boldly, then met Cotton Mather's gaze. Who hath bewitched these maids, he asked, strong was her reply. If they be dealing in black arts, ye know as well as I. And then the stricken ones made moan as she approached near. They saw her shape upon the beam, so none could doubt 'twas there. The neighbors round swore to the truth of her satanic powers, that she could fly o'er land and stream and come dry shod through showers. Night 'twas said she had appeared, a cat of fearsome mien. Avoid she devil, they all cried, to keep their spirits clean. spectral evidence was weighed and stern the parson spoke. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, 'tis written in the book. Susanna Martin, so accused, spoke with flaming eyes. I scorn these things, for they are not but filthy gossips' lies. Now those bewitched, they cried her out, and loud their voice did ring. They saw a bird above her head, an evil yellow thing. And so beneath the summer sky, Susanna Martin died. And still in scorn she faced the rope, her comely head held high.
Oh yeah, Tom, that was amazing. I've never heard that song before.
It's a winner. I love that. I love that. In fact, I've been told that some of the words in that song were directly off of Cotton Mather's notes.
Oh,
So
wow.
it kind of gives me the chills.
I just got the chills all over, and I want to learn that song immediately. Thank you so much, Tom. Both songs just so beautiful and a wonderful rendition of Pretty Sarah.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Good to see you, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Songs are so cool. I especially love the tradition of ballads. If you don't know, ballads have usually, the old ones, they pass down stories. Folks maybe couldn't write, or they didn't write stories down, but they would pass tales of all sorts, death and murders and love and tragedy. They would pass it down through song because people could remember it. And I just love finding new ballads that inspire me, and I'm definitely going to check that one out. So everybody go check out Tom Smith, and thank you so much, Tom, for playing for us. Next, we've got Elsie Eastman, and we're going to bring her on. Hi, Elsie.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yay. Hello. I love your lipstick.
Oh, thank you. All right, so what do you have for us tonight?
So, I have a couple of covers, and I hope they pass as old-timey and or bluegrass. The first one is a Dolly Parton, so
That definitely passes.
I hope that brings joy to y'all's hearts.
All right, well, take it away.
Thank you. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Now you could have your choice of man, but I could never love again, 'cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you, my happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. as you can. And Jolene.
I love that song. I hope you guys love that song too. I have my mic stacked up on my Dolly Parton book here, so hopefully she's blessing this rendition. So this one is a cover of an old song called Wayfaring Stranger. Johnny Cash sang it, Burl Ives sang it, many other people have sung it, and it's one of my favorite songs to do, so hope you guys like it. Yeah, so here we go. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. There is no sickness, no toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father and all my loved ones who've gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beauteous fields arise before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm going there to see my father and all my loved ones who've gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'm just going over home.
Elsie Eastman, everybody. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Your voice is so beautiful, and that was just incredible renditions of Dolly Parton, and also that classic Wayfaring Stranger. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If you guys want to hear more, I have an album coming out soon. So best way to keep in touch would be to follow my Instagram, which is elsie.eastman, or join the email list on my website. And otherwise, I'm on Spotify as well.
Well, you heard it, folks. Thank you so much, Elsie.
Thank you.
We'll hope to see you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Circling to Dolly Parton, Dolly Parton is a gem. Not only did she help fund part of the vaccine, the Moderna vaccine, but she is an amazing songwriter. And she's also so steeped in the bluegrass tradition, and she can write songs so incredibly in that style. And if you're a songwriter and you're obsessed with the bluegrass tradition and you want to learn how to write in that style, we don't have Dolly Parton, but we've got the next best thing. We've got Bella White teaching a class on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called Writing Modern Songs in the Bluegrass Tradition. Bella White will be playing this weekend on Saturday at 8 p.m. She'll do a whole set for the Down Home at Home Festival. But be sure, if you're a songwriter and you want to learn a little bit more about how to convincingly write in the bluegrass tradition, just like Dolly Parton, definitely check that out at passim.org/classes. There is still space in the class right now, so check that out. All right, well, up next, we've got Clyde Leland. Let's get him on here. Hi, Clyde. How's it going?
Pretty good. How's everybody there?
Oh, excellent. Where are you coming in from?
I am in California. I'm in Berkeley, California. I was at an open mic that was sponsored by the Freight and Salvage here in Berkeley, and it occurred to me, I'm at this virtual open mic. There must be virtual open mics every night someplace that I could sign up for. So I Googled it and signed up.
We're glad you found us.
Yeah, I'm glad too. I've heard of Passim, of course, many times. And I'm glad to hear that there is some confusion about whether our songs are bluegrass or not. I'm going to play two originals that I think of as qualifying, although usually when I think of bluegrass, I'm thinking of harmonies. And so I'm not going to sing a harmony with myself, I don't think.
It'd be impressive if you could.
It might happen, I think.
Well, all right. Why don't you take it away, Clyde?
I cried the day you told me you were leaving. Feels like I've been crying ever since. You were so sure about what you were saying, but nothing here is making any sense. For how could it make sense for you to hurt me? What is the use of bringing me such pain? I remember when you said you loved me, and now I long to hear those words again. Oh, I wake up every morning right at daybreak and wish that I could just go back to sleep. I know what I am feeling can't be heartache, 'cause there's a hole where my heart used to be. I lie awake and wonder how you're doing. I wonder about what you're thinking of. I think about the times we had together and weep to know it never was enough. Oh, I wake up every morning right at daybreak and wish that I could just go back to sleep. I know what I am feeling can't be heartache, 'cause there's a hole where my heart used to be. your voice, babe. To hear you laugh, oh man, to hear you sing. But all I hear is what you said that evening. And now I guess I can't feel anything. 'Cause I wake up every morning right at daybreak and wish that I could just go back to sleep. I know what I am feeling can't be heartache, 'cause there's a hole where my heart used to be. It should get easier with time to keep on going, to pick myself up each time that I fall. But time stands still when I think about you, and now I don't know if I can go on at all. And I wake up every morning right at daybreak, wish that I could just go back to sleep. I know what I'm feeling can't be heartache, 'cause there's a hole where my heart used to be. Yes, there's a hole where my heart used to be. So I hope that qualifies as sort of bluegrassy. I actually moved the capo up some 3 frets so that it would sound more twangy when I was singing. This is more an old time song, I guess, than it is a bluegrass song. Was the year before this past. I remember when we stood there by the station in the crowd, holding on to each other like we might never again. So many things we could not say out loud. Then he kissed me and the baby, and he went off with the rest, and each man there had left someone behind. Love for us and for their country burning in their breasts. Now I'll never fill this emptiness in mine. And don't you tell me he did not die in vain, as if there was some other way to die. I can't see one thing good to come from all this pain, and I wish he was here by my side. Then about 6 months ago, a man came to my door. I broke down when I saw his uniform. Was only one thing that he could be there for, to tell me someone wasn't coming home. Well, he called my man a hero, and he asked us to be strong, and he handed me a medal and a prayer. better, but how will I tell our child it is anything but wrong that he's growing up without his daddy there? And don't you tell me he did not die in vain, like it makes sense when men go marching off to war. I know what I have lost, I can't see what was gained, and I know how much we had to live for. Tell some other wife her man will have to fight, so no one can say that mine died in vain. But more widows and more orphans will not make it right. You can't just wash away crying shame. They talk about the honor of his memory, a monument to all the fallen men. Well, I'm the one who most remembers, and if they had asked me, I'd say no one should ever go to war again. And don't you tell me he did not die in vain, as if there was some other way to die. I can't see one thing good to come from all this pain, and I wish he was here by my side. I wish that he was here by my side. Thank you. I don't know if you heard my phone ring or not, but it rang on the computer. I put the phone in another room and then it rang on the computer.
Oh no! Well, it was totally fine.
Did you
Clyde,
hear it? Could you hear it ringing?
Very faintly.
Oh, okay.
You had to really lean in for that. But thank you so much. This is Grandpa Clyde, everybody. Those were
Yeah,
beautiful.
I should say that says grandpasings.com there. What I usually do, I sing for preschools and daycare centers. And so that's my website is grandpasings.com.
Well, amazing.
Thank you very much
so
for having me. This is great.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for playing those heartbreaking songs. That definitely is in the bluegrass spirit. So much lonesomeness in bluegrass, and I appreciate you bringing that and bringing your original songs here. Hello to California, and we hope you come back. Thanks for finding us.
Thanks very much.
All right. Oh, just so beautiful. There's so many heartbreaking songs in bluegrass. I'm sure we're going to hear some more heartbreaking songs, so I hope you guys have some tissue close by. You might need it. Up next, we've got the Lied Tos. These are friends of mine, Susan and Doug. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing, Rachel?
So good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's a great
What
night.
do you got for us tonight?
We're going to do a couple of original tunes, which are old-timey, bluegrassy, sort of, in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Excellent.
got a couple of original tunes, and it's been a great night so far.
Awesome. Well, why don't you take it away?
All right, cool.
Thank you. All right. Ready?
Yeah, sec.
All right. This first one is one of my tunes called "Wishin'," and it's bluegrass inspired. Which shall we say?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I could wait all night for you to come home. I could read all your lines with a fine tooth comb. I could hang on every word like they all were true. Yeah, I could wish on me
was Wishing, and which album was that on?
That was on Lesser of Two Evils.
That was on our last album. I never know. I don't have any brain power anymore. And I'm going to do this song. This song was on one of my solo records, my last solo record, which was like 40 years ago or something. I do want to mention that Lied Twos are working on, we're probably 80% done with our next record, and hopefully it'll be out sometime in the next 4 years or so, something like that.
We're hoping for this late spring.
Yeah.
Although it's almost late spring.
Something like that. And this is a song, sort of a song about my grandparents, kind of about my grandpa. And everything in the song is true, really, I guess. So the song's called Just About to Die. And anything else?
No, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks Matt, thanks
and Matt
Rachel,
and
Abby, and everyone. It's been a great night so far. All right, so this is called Just About to Die. One, two. Give me 6 or 7 weeks and then I'll say goodbye. Take me to the rocking horse, take me to Coney Island. 'Cause I am just about to die. I am a long forgotten soul, too young to be in heaven, much too old for the rock and roll. But I come to America when I was 6 years old. 'Cause I am a long forgotten soul. Settled on the Bowery by the Navy Yard. Met a fine young Jewish girl on the grass in Prospect Park. Married on a winter's day, then I lost my job. Hired by that factory near Bedford and DeKalb. Made ourselves a family, gave this town our blood. Tried out for the Yankees when I was 21. 65 years down the road, now my life is done. God has come to call, so forget you all, my race is finally run. 'Cause I am just about to die. Well, I'll meet you, sir, in heaven if you make it up that high. I fought hard, drawn all the cards, I think I just get by. 'Cause I am just about to die. I am just about to die. Give me 6 or 7 weeks and then I'll say goodbye. Take me to the rocking horse, take me to Coney Island. 'Cause I am just about to die. 'Cause I am just about to die.
Twos. Oh man, that was amazing. Thank you two for playing. It's great to see you both.
Thank you
you.
very
Good to see
much.
you
It was
too.
really great to see you too. And great
And
to
I'm
see
so excited
everyone.
for new Lied Twos record.
Yeah, we're excited about it too. It's been a long time for us, and we're excited
We're
about
ready,
it.
yeah.
we're
ready
ready.
to get these songs out there, you know.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. Everybody, check out lied2music.com. Stay in touch with them because they're going to put out an amazing record and we all need to listen to it. So
Thank you very
thank
much.
you, Doug and Susan. So good to see you.
Thanks.
Too.
Thanks,
Bye,
Rachel. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. If you're just tuning in right now, welcome to the Club Passim open mic. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, we have a suggested donation of $10, and you can do that at passim.org/open mic. Passim is a nonprofit organization, and we're trying to keep our doors open during this pandemic. We've moved everything online, like the open mic that you are now enjoying. And we've moved all of our festivals online. We've got a big festival coming up this weekend, and this night is because of this weekend. We've got a Bluegrass festival, Bluegrass and Old Time Festival called Down Home at Home. Because it's going to be coming to you wherever you are at your home. So Saturday and Sunday, music will start at 5 p.m. and go all evening. And we've got some great folks like Squirrel Butter, Bella White, Megan McGarry, Kimber Ludiker, and Avril Smith from Della May. We've got Never Come Down, Palmyra, and so many more folks, some special guests. We also have a couple workshops coming up. On Saturday, we've got Writing Modern Songs in the Bluegrass Tradition. That's going to be taught by Bella White. And on Sunday, we've got How to Construct a Guitar Solo in Bluegrass by the amazing Stash Weislouch. All of those are online. If you'd like to go register for the classes beforehand, those are both at 1 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Go to passim.org/classes where you can check out the workshops, find out a little bit more about what you'll be learning, and you can sign up there. We hope to see you this weekend. We're not done, don't worry. We're about halfway through the open mic. So stay with us if you're here with us. Stay with us. But definitely check out passim.org/downhome to see the roster, the schedule for this weekend. And if you can, we would really appreciate the donations of $10 or whatever you can give at passim.org/open mic. Is where you can give it. So thank you guys so much. We're going to keep on moving. We've got Angela Stewart coming up. Let's bring her on. Hello, Angela.
There we go. Hi.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, so good. Where are you coming in from?
New Hampshire, actually.
Oh, amazing. All right, you're just a little north of us.
Just a smidge. I've actually seen you when you were a part of Twisted Pine, actually, in Vermont. I went all the way to the higher ground.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that venue, the Higher Ground. Oh, it's so good.
It was superb. It just, you know. I don't have to.
Well, thank you so much. What do you have tonight for us?
So I have 2 original tunes that I'm going to be performing. This is actually kind of something I have been working on for 3 years. So it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's a bit of my own personal story, plus also about a passing of mine that had happened 3 years ago now. So
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm very excited to hear your songs.
And I'm very excited to finally get this through. This first song is called Blue Subaru, and it's kind of folky. So, yeah, that's kind of the song. Never buy your car from a bear. They'll always fix it without any repairs. Not only was I missing my spare tire, there wasn't any oil to spare. Oh, my blue Subaru. go, not knowing not what may lie ahead for me and my Subaru. Now it's not every day that you get to count coins with your pop just to afford that stupid car, and maybe to get to work as well. Oh, that poor Subaru, it got me as far as I could go. Oh, that stupid car. Oh, well, for that Subaru. Oops. Squeak, crack, and a boom. Oh no, what can this poor girl do? No, she can't fix that bearing, and maybe there's a brake pad missing too. Oh, that stupid Subaru, it got me as far as I could go. Oh, that poor Subaru. But now I finally get to where I am now. Ah, nerds. Anyways, going into the second song is actually the first song I've ever written for myself, and this one's more, I'm just gonna hope I don't cry, in all honesty. It really does touch my heart, because this one goes to my grandfather and my grandmother, so I love them both. May they rest in peace. As I lay my bones to bed, my eyes roll back into my head, and it still seems like you're there. Reliving all those Navy days just like it were yesterday. Oh, how I wished I were there. Father, my heart's upset. How was I to know that there wasn't much time left for much at all? But for the young and old, just know that we all have that little touch in hand. And so we know that someone is just listening. Thank you for all that you've done. Each day seems to get much brighter, and if I can ever tell, but for the young and old, sometimes you know that it just takes that listening ear, and all we know is just to say what we all wanna hear.
Thank you so much, Angela, for sharing those beautiful songs with us. And I know the feeling of like going down deep and like sharing songs that have such personal experience tied to them. And I really appreciate you sharing with us. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I'm surprised I didn't cry. I'm like almost tearing up now. Thank you. I
Aw.
appreciate that. I get to share it with someone that I've kind of followed for a couple of years. Plus, also I've seen the club and I've taken a few classes there actually. So it's really kind of nice. I used to live in Cambridge, so I'm surprised.
Well, we hope once the doors are open, you'll come back and play with us at the club. It would be amazing to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Angela. All right. Just so wonderful. I love getting to hear new songs from folks. It's just it's an honor, honestly. So thank you, Angela. Moving along, we've got Rick Anneman coming up, and he's going to share some songs. Hi, Rick. How are you doing?
Hi, pretty good, Rachel. My first time with you as host of the open mic there. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is my first time hosting the open mic, so but it's lovely to have you. What do you have for us tonight?
So I'm going to do a couple of old-timey songs. They're of the spiritual genre. I just want to acknowledge what a wonderful facet of our American culture, our American landscape are these songs. And also I want to acknowledge these struggles that these people went through in being inspired to write these songs too. So anyway, we're all enjoying them, and we hope that we keep progressing in our what's the word they use, our diversity there. So here's the first song. Thanks. Here's the first song. It was made popular in that movie, "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" by I always forget names, but anyway, you can go to the movie and hear this. Yeah. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, how glad and happy when we meet, I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on my feet, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few weary days, and then I'll fly away. To a land where joy shall never end, I'll fly away. I fly away, oh glory, I fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I fly away, I fly away. Thank you. I can hear the applause. So here's another spiritual song here. It's called "Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen." There's many versions of this and many performers that have played it over the years. I particularly like the one done by the Seekers. That was a great group back in the 60s. They had a short history. They were like shooting stars when they first broke through. They knocked the Rolling Stones off the charts, but they sort of called it quits after 4 years, and it's too bad. So it goes like this. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Oh, yes, Lord. And sometimes I'm almost to the ground. Oh, yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. I wish that I could turn you away. Oh, yes, Lord. But love, it's just a long, rainy day. Oh, yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. If you get there before I do, oh yes, Lord. Tell all my friends that I'm coming to. Oh yes, Lord. Although you see me going along so, oh yes, Lord, I have my troubles here below. Oh yes, Lord, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah.
So fabulous. Thank you so much. Everybody go find Rick Animan at facebook.com/rick.ahneman.
I've been
Thank you
working
so much.
working on the support in my voice. I know you're a big proponent of good support there. You do singing lessons, right? Yeah, so there's lots to
Sometimes,
think
yeah.
about when you're singing. Thanks so much, Rachel.
Definitely. Well, it sounded great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been amazing. We still have some more folks to go, and I'm really excited. But before we move on, I just wanted to say definitely check out the Down Home at Home schedule this weekend. It's full of amazing folks and 2 amazing workshops. So definitely go there. If you're not doing anything on Saturday and Sunday, well, here's something to do, and it's amazing. So go check it out, passim.org/downhome, and you can see what we've got in store. It's exciting. All right, up next, I hear he has a banjo. We've got Deviant Folk. Hi.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great, thank you. Good to be here.
Great to have you. Well, what do you got for us tonight?
We're going to play a couple of tunes from my new album, self-titled Deviant Folk. 2 of the more grassy numbers, banjo-type tunes.
Great.
So, yeah.
All right, we'll take it away.
All right. Thank you. All right, so this first one, I got to do a little shout-out first of all. This first one was, the concept for this song was actually done by my son Linus, who's only 11 years old. I guess he was 10 when he came up with the idea for the song. I'll leave it to your imagination to figure out where the actual inspiration came from. So the song's called Season 2. Here we go. End of Season 2, start of Season 3. Will it ever be something that's brand new? One thing we all knew at the start of Season 2. You can run, but we are done with the challenge we are facing up to. How many times in our lives we be told it'll be alright? Kinda makes me want to pick up some dust tonight. Playing with you, yeah, that'll be just fine. Start of Season 3. Everyone in the crowd, they're all trying to be acting on the scene. Everyone come to me. You can run, we are done with those sweaty bones we're facing up to. And how many times in our lives we be told it'll be alright? Kinda makes me want to kick up some dust tonight. Playing with you, yeah, that'll be just fine. Start of Season 3. Elite performances, best we've ever seen. Taxing mythics rule, if our parents only knew. Dedication, our generation, the season we are facing up to. And how many times in our lives we be told it'll be alright? Kinda makes me want to kick up some dust tonight. Playing with you, yeah, that'll be just fine. Season 2. See if you can catch the lyrics to that and figure out what it's all about. So we gotta like tune up here, capo up a little bit. This next song is
called Hell Yeah. And it's going to be the first single from the album. It's releasing on April 23rd, which is just a couple weeks from now. So I'm pretty excited about that. So you'll be seeing out there on the socials the cover art and so forth for that. Coming up soon. This is an interesting song where like it's kind of, I find it a little easier to write songs when I get the concept first for like the words. But this one definitely came as the chord progression, and I just had to find the words that seem to go with it. So, all right, this one's called Hell Yeah. Y'all said, oh, I should introduce him before we do this song. This is Elliot Goodwin, who I play with in a band called the Boston String Band. I play mandolin in that band and sing some harmonies and some leads and things. Yeah, we're all waiting for the coffee shops to open up and the opportunities to play out to materialize. So, Elliot, thank you for being here and playing the banjo.
My pleasure.
I love hearing the banjo, man. It's so great. All right, here we go. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Grab the box to make a tune, start down my own way. Can't put it down, that lovely sound, pure joy is mine. Still I'm sitting all alone, the band begins to play. My head snaps up, I don't think twice, this groove's gonna make me cry. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try. Those sweet sounds, they bring me home. Ain't got the words to say. They thump away in perfect time. Hell yeah, we'll try. When the silence seems to reign, chase it all away. Let's speak it up, speak our minds. Hell yeah, to be alive. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try. But your mind is set to accept it, and the din of the automobiles. Let my guitar ring over these hills. What else makes you feel? Can't put it down, that lovely sound. Pure joy is mine. But will it fade away? Like everything they say, got nothing going today. Can we play one more? Can we play one more? Hell yeah, let's try.
Right on.
Deviant Folk, everyone. Oh man, I can't wait for that record.
Me either.
You said April 23rd?
April 23rd, Hell Yeah, the single's coming out. The album's going to release on May 21st. And I've got a show
Awesome.
at Passim on the 20th, the night before, a little album release show. So
Excellent. Well, I can't wait for that show. That's going to be amazing. Everyone, mark your calendars. April 23rd, that single, Hell Yeah, is going to come out. Thank you so much
Thank you, Rachel.
for coming and playing, and thank you for bringing banjo, too. It's so satisfying to hear some, three-fingered style digging in. So,
right on. That was great. Yeah, thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
Elliot.
Thank you, guys.
Right on, Rachel. Have a good night.
You too. Good night. Gosh, I love banjo. What can I say? I'm sure you do too if you're watching this. The chances are that you love banjo as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is the Club Passim open mic. We've got a few more folks playing. If you are enjoying what you're hearing, we have a suggested donation of $10, but anything helps. So if you can give, go to passim.org/open mic and you can give there. If you can't give, please share this with folks. It really helps us get more eyes on the stream and make people more aware of Club Passim, which is a nonprofit organization, and we have moved everything online these days because we can't open right now, but hopefully we will be opening very soon. We'll keep you guys appraised of that. Thank you again for tuning in. Well, up next, we've got a very special person. She's incredible. She's an up-and-coming guitarist, fiddler. She's learning all of the instruments, and I'm watching her do it online. It's amazing. She posts the most beautiful videos. Please welcome Micah John. Hi, Micah. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm more than fine. I'm great. It's so wonderful to see you.
It's great to see you. So
what do you have for us tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be playing a set of old-time tunes and then an old-time song. The tunes are Three Forks of Cheat and Happy Hollow. I learned them both from Bruce Molsky. They're really cool. And then the song is Dink's song, also known as Fare Thee Well. I learned the version of Marcus Mumford and Oscar Isaac.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to hear it. Take it away, Micah.
Oh, thanks, Rachel. So yeah, this is that set of tunes. Fiddle People, it's in the tuning of A C sharp, which is a beautiful cross tuning. There's a lot of tunes in it. And yeah. Alrighty, and then now I'm going to play Dink's song. And if you guys haven't heard Marcus Mumford and Oscar Isaac sing it, it's one of the most amazing things I've ever heard. Definitely you should check that out. you.
Ah, yeah, Micah. That was awesome.
Thank you, Rachel.
Oh, just so good. You are fabulous on all the instruments. Folks, you better follow Micah, facebook.com/MicahAJohnMusic. Because you know what? Watch her, because she's going to be tearing up the bluegrass world and the old time world. She already is. You're amazing, Micah.
Thank you, Rachel. You're the best.
You're the best. Thank you so much for sharing, and we hope to see you soon. All right. Just does my heart joy. So we've got one more performer, and then I'm going to sing a couple songs for you guys, and we'll close out the evening. It's been such a wonderful time. My name is Rachel Sumner, and this is my first time guest hosting the open mic, and I just want to say thank you to Matt and Abby for having me host the Bluegrass and Old Time open mic night. Definitely check out the Down Home Bluegrass Festival that's going to be happening through Passim. It'll be happening in your home, wherever you are. That's why we're calling it the Down Home at Home Festival. So be sure to check out the lineup, check out the workshops, and we hope to see you there. We've got Philadelphia Phil coming up next, so why don't we get him on here? Hi, Philadelphia Phil.
Hi, Rachel.
Nice to meet you. Where are you coming in from?
I'm coming to you from Indianapolis tonight.
Oh, not Philadelphia.
Not Philadelphia. That's where I'm from. Well,
Gotcha.
I'm from Philadelphia, and I'm from Vermont, and I'm from Georgia, and I'm from Texas, and I'm from a lot of places. So,
You're a man of the world.
I graduated from high school outside of Philadelphia and lived there about 12 years. So, hence, this is the moniker I got playing music out here in the Midwest. So.
Well, excellent. I'm very excited to hear the songs that you have for us tonight.
Great. Well, what I have tonight are, because of the theme old time and bluegrass, I have a couple of songs that were written. The pandemic's been great for staying home and writing songs, and I can't wait. I'm finally getting out on the 30th of April with my bandmates and playing a show, but it's been a long way. It's been a long wait. These songs were inspired by old gospel tunes, so I thought they might fit in real nice with the evening. And everybody who knows bluegrass and gospel music and old-time music will recognize what the inspiration for these songs was. The first is written, inspired partially by that and my own family's history and my father's Uncle Will from Georgia, who was the only fiddler in the family that anybody knows about. And the tradition that brought music down from the Ulster and Scots-Irish down into New England and down through the Americas and brought those fiddle tunes and things down this way. That we're still listening to and playing and learning from and writing about today. So this one's called Grandpa's Fiddle. How Will he played his grandpa's fiddle that had come across the sea from far away. And he said it was his calling to remember each and every song his grandpa played. Oh, he'd lift his bow each morning before sunrise. As the dawn was breaking, he would play songs floating on the mist down in the valley. His melodies would hail the coming day. William Donnelly has left the dance hall. He's fiddling in that ballroom in the sky, and I'm sure he's found that better home awaiting by and by, oh Lord, by and by. Late one night, old Will, he came a-calling. He said, son, I'd be obliged if you'd come along. There's some folks down yonder need to hear us playing. They lost their ma and now they need our songs. So we played some old time music on our fiddles. We sang gospel songs to ease their heavy hearts. Amazing grace and with a circle beyond broken. Me and Will were glad to do our part. William Donnelly has left the dance hall. He's fiddling in that ballroom in the sky. And I'm sure he's found that better home awaiting by and by, oh Lord, by and by. In the shadows of the morning, I will wander out into the fields with fiddle and bow. Play the airs and reels my grandpa taught me, all the old time music that I know. 'Cause I know somehow old Will is up there listening. He'll rosin up his bow to play along with all the Donnellys who went before him, gathering to join me in the song. William Donnelly has left the dance hall. He's fiddling in that ballroom in the sky. And I'm sure he's found that better home awaiting by and by, oh Lord, by and by. Yes, I'm sure he's found that better home awaiting by and by, oh Lord, by and by. And for all the fiddlers from way back when who have gone before, the next one I want to do is called Will I Fly? And everybody, this is real new. This was written just last week. And I think it's a good one for old-timey and bluegrassy day. This one called Will I Fly? Riding on the lost highway, going down the line, float along from day to day, just marking time. World is out there moving, already passed me by. I'm so tired of trying, too young to die. There's nowhere that I call home to lay my weary head. Is there a better home awaiting, like the good book said? Will I fly, Lordy, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? Oh, life can be cruel, life can be cold, go on way too long, growing old, with no place to belong. I'm holding on to what I know, to all I can see. Take the stage for one last show, then it's goodbye to me. Will I fly, Lordy, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? Will I fly, Lordy, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly, will I fly away? When I die, will I fly away?
That was beautiful. Philadelphia Phil, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and
Thank
sharing
you so
those
much,
songs.
Rachel.
Yeah. Do you have an album that's out right now that we can listen to?
There's a CD out that has been recorded over a number of years with a lot of great pickers from around here in Indianapolis. Some of the people I still work with, like Danny Hargrove, the harmonica wizard, but some great folks here. Steve Harms is all over that CD. He's now Native Harrow, if you've heard of them. I think they're in Europe right now. They're in England, but Steve was a great music partner for me for a number of years, and he's all over the bootleg CD. But the only way you can get it right now is from me, which is okay, because if you want to get it from me, just send me a note. I'm on Philadelphia Phil's on Facebook. He's on Reverb Nation. He's on Gig Salad. You know, we're all over the place. But mostly right now with the pandemic, we're all over the place from our own studios. But yeah, if anyone wants a copy of the bootleg, simply send me a note and I'll tell you how to get one. We'll get it direct from me this time.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Philadelphia Phil, everybody. Have a wonderful
Thank you
night.
all.
All right. Oh my gosh, what an incredible show of songs and interpretations of bluegrass and old time pieces. We heard some originals. We heard some old ballads about witches. This has been a jam-packed night. It's been amazing. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody for coming and playing. This will be available for rewatching, so if you want to go through it again and can't get enough of your favorite performer, you will be able to do that. So check that out. And a big thanks to Club Passim, to Abby, and to Matt for having me and letting me host. I'm going to play you guys two songs. I wasn't sure if anybody would take them because they're both not mine. They're both kind of standard bluegrass songs. But I figured we can't go through the whole night doing bluegrass songs without some Bill Monroe. So the first song I'm going to play is a Bill Monroe song that I heard done by Hazel Dickens and Ellen Gerard. That just blew me away. I didn't know it was a Bill Monroe song originally. I believe they were the first ones to record it. And it's kind of unusual. Bluegrass music is usually in a major key and it's kind of up-tempo, but the topics are always like really sad and lonesome. And so this song is a little unique in that it's in a minor key. And that was one of the things that really drew me to it. And then come to find out, Bill Monroe wrote it. I like to say it was too lonesome for him to record himself. This is called The One I Love Is Gone.
Makes no difference what I do without you. Oh, I love you, my darling, but I'll try and let you be. Goodbye, it's the last you'll hear of me. Well, I found a bluebird high on a mountainside, and the little sing its little song. So I'll sigh, I'll cry, I'd even wanna die, for the one I love is gone.
Little Bill Monroe for you. Oh yes, I do. While I love bluegrass so much, I do write my own songs. I will not be playing my own songs tonight, but if you are interested in hearing any of my songs, you can find that at rachelsumnermusic.com. And follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of new stuff and a lot of cover songs too that I've been just recording. So just trying to, while the time away during the pandemic. Also working on my record. So there's that. That's keeping me busy. But I'm going to play you guys one more tune. I like to close my solo sets with this song. While it is kind of a lonesome song, I feel like you can't help but tap your toe to it, which is the thing I love about bluegrass. Kind of the juxtaposition. It's a Townes Van Zandt song, but it's kind of been co-opted into the bluegrass world. It's called White Freightliner Blues.
Going down the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going out on the highway, listening to them big trucks whine. Well, white Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Oh, New Mexico ain't bad, Lord. People there trucks wide. Well, white Freeliner, won't you steal away my mind? Oh, white Freeliner, won't you steal away my mind? Yeah, white Freeliner, won't you steal away my mind? Thank you guys so much. My name is Rachel Sumner. This has been the Club Passim open mic that you've been listening to. Have a wonderful night. If you guys enjoyed the show, please donate to Passim. You can do that at passim.org/open mic, MIC or MIK. Either way, you can do that. But thank you guys so much for having me, and for everybody who performed and for watching. Hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Hi, Abby.
Hey, and thank you so much to Rachel for hosting. She keeps saying this is her first time hosting. It's her first time hosting the virtual open mic. She has hosted many an open mic when we were doing these in the club.
That is true.
So, because, she looked like a professional, because she is. She knows what she's doing. Thank you, folks, for coming out. I just wanted to pop on real quick and talk about our next themed open mic that's going to be happening. So we have open mics every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern right here, and you can go to passim.org/open mic and see all the signups. You too can sign up and perform. Tonight it was all songs and tunes, but we aren't always limited to just music. We also have some storytellers and some poetry, some stand-up sometimes. So there's a lot to get involved in. But I want to highlight the second Tuesday of May. Our themed open mic for that month is going to be with guest host Elisa Amador, and the theme is non-English language songs. So people are bringing us their multilingual talent. So the restrictions are that you have to be singing in a language other than English, and it's got to be a language that you're fluent in. So we want to find people who know multiple languages and want to share that through their songs, whether it's covers or originals. And Elisa will be our guest host for that. Next week, come back and Matt Smith will be your usual host. Thanks, Rachel, for tuning in. And
thanks for having me.
For all of this, and for doing all of the things that you do with the school. And everyone, join us for the Bluegrass Festival this weekend. Down Home at Home. You can go to passim.org/downhome, and we will have over 5 hours of music each day, plus a couple workshops over the weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.